date, what cuisine are we looking at?
Took a girl to a place called Monkey House, yeah, and I didn't know how expensive it was. And you know how it is when you're going out and you're
Them
buying
places
these
are
drinks,
expensive for
they're expensive,
drinks.
innit? So she's ordered like 4 cocktails, yeah, and she hasn't even ordered her food yet. It's coming up to like 40 quid. I've only got a bill 50. So I started to like saying, I ain't even that hungry, you know. She's like, well, I'm hungry. I'm gonna order. So I've gone to the toilet and I've texted my boy. He's not answering, so I've called him. I said, brother, please. I need money. I need like a bill 50. I'll run it back to you. So all I'm doing during the day is literally just doing this. Refreshing, just trying to see the balances change. So I'm sweating now, yeah, and then she's like, oh, do you want more? Should we get more drinks? In my head, I'm like, this is where it's gonna go left, because if I say no,
yeah, you can't say no.
I can't say no, so I'm gonna, it's up to you. She's ordered more drinks now. I've then thought, yeah, this is peak. I'm gonna have to ask her to borrow me some money, or let's go halves or something. I just thought, let me just refresh again, and I saw £300 in there. 150 was there.
Big up broski, man.
Fabe.
Alright, Fabe, big up
Shout
yourself,
out Fabe.
man.
Fabe knows the story anyway. It gave me confidence in it, but it made me realise I can't do this. This is like living on the edge. So yeah, that was my worst experience I've ever had.
All right, man. Video you seen was a guy tell a story how he went to an expensive restaurant, only had $150, whatever that is in quids or pounds, or however they equate the money where he at, and he had to call his homeboy to send him $150 to afford the date, and the girl was running up a tab at the date, ordering 4 or 5 drinks, ordering a whole bunch of food, and he didn't have enough money, and then ordering more drinks. And you see on the screen a lady saying that why do females do this when they go on dates? Look here, dude. One, a lot of times with females, like, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna do story time. This would be part 1, so hold on. One, females do that for one reason. They do that because if it's no nerves, like if that was a first date, which I don't think he specified that, but if that was a first date, which I think if it wasn't a first date, he would have been more comfortable telling her he ain't have it. But if that was a first date, she ain't really fuck with dog like that. She ain't really fuck with dog like that. Listen to me, she ain't really mess with dog like that. She didn't. She ain't mess with him. Cause you take girls on first dates and they nervous and they want to impress you, or they want to or they think they think, oh, he look good, or I could, possibly off the looks, I can see a future with him. Most women not gonna order nothing expensive. But on the flip side of that too, if you went to that type of restaurant, that type of expensive restaurant, she probably like, oh, this nigga got it. I can get 3 or 4 of these. He said, get whatever you want. She wasn't shy about it because, and I give her a pass. You went to that type of restaurant, of course she ain't shy about it. But at the same time, and also on the flip side of the coin, you can look at it as she ain't respect you like that. Because, you go on a date, women be, you know what I'm saying, kind of nervous, and all they want to get is this and that, because they want to impress you. Their impression is manners. Their impression is their mannerisms. Because they ain't paying for the date. You know what I'm saying? Their impression is mannerisms. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Having manners, being clean, asking the right questions, hiding they shit. They like cats. Cats shit and fuck when ain't nobody looking. That's kind of what they do. Trying to put on this nice act. Then when you give somewhat of a commitment, then they flip on you and do stuff of that nature. So they really kind of nervous or just trying to impress you, whatever. But you got a woman that's just straight out there like that, and that's the first date, and she just, give me 3 of those or 4 of those, and let me get the 5-ounce ribeye and all that shit. Add extra garlic parm on there. But give me 5 size. For one, she probably don't even really, she just see this as a free dinner. Like, oh, I ain't gonna get to do this again. That's how she see it. That's how she see it. You know what I'm saying? And it's either or. It's got to be one or the other. It's got to be one or the other. It could be some other factors in there. Either she like, oh, he took me to this nice place, so I'm gonna get what I want. He said, I can get what I want. But when a woman really trying to impress you and really think highly of you, would think they got a future, really attract, they don't do shit like that. They don't. They be trying to get the smallest shit, this, that, and the third. Or they ask you, like, you mind if I get this? Like, go and get it. Because obviously it wasn't nobody he been seeing long term. Like if it's somebody you seeing and you like, oh damn, I thought I had more money. You could have just canceled, or you could have just told her, and she like, well, I got it. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is, man. But that's what I tell you guys: don't date when you broke. And when you do go out there courting and you young, like nah, man, like that, like nah, especially on the first date, like you got tears, nigga. There's tears to this dating shit, the courting shit, right? Most dudes don't do it no more. I'll do a video why I do it, right? But it's tears to this courting shit, all right? Like tear, like I didn't have girls like, no, I ain't interested. And I say, like, if I feel like going to a park and talking to you first, all right, let's meet up at this park. You know what I'm saying? Let's meet, talk, and I think it go well from there. Then I don't mind, like, going further. So you got the tiers where y'all go to the food court at the mall, y'all meet at a coffee shop, which is costing you bare minimum, or y'all meet at the park where it costs you nothing but gas money. Y'all meet up there, y'all talk, y'all walk, y'all chop it up, and see if y'all vibing, whatever. That's that. Then you got your, that tier 2 thing about it, right? And it's like, that's like IHOP, where it's not gonna cost nothing. It's like Applebee's, Fridays, something that's cheap, like that's doable. Like if it don't go well, like I ain't really lost nothing. Bowling. Now, I went bowling with somebody the other day, and I went back to a bowling alley where I had a birthday party at when I was a kid. I go support them. Man, come on, $50 for an hour. I'm like, damn. We both was like, damn. I said, I ain't no shit. Fuck it, I got it. But and where you go to the suburbs, the other way up the street, it was $25 an hour because somebody took me the previous week, so should have went there. But I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to run into the person that took me and be like, damn, you got somebody else, even though I keep everything transparent with everybody. But yeah, man. So yeah, that's the type of things you do, like things that cost mini golf, stuff that's not gonna break the bank. Happy hour at the bar. That's like tier 2. Like when you first meet a woman, unless the only exception to this rule is you fucking a celebrity bitch, something like the bad bitch. You really trying to like, but I don't even say that, because if she going out with you, she already, and her status higher than you, it's just the law of attraction. She just attracted to you. She really fuck with you. But only way if somebody got out the gate, getting above 2 tier and according for me, is if I already know you. That's it. Not saying we had a sexual relationship, like with somebody I was cool with, and it was co-worker. I don't fuck with co-workers, but we no longer working together, and we kind of like, yeah, what you doing? Woo, woo. And I already know what type of person you is. You know what I'm saying? Or you done bought me lunch, I bought you lunch. I have relationships like that with female coworkers all the time, and some males too. Some males like, well, I got it this time, but all right, next time I got it for everybody. I'd had relationships like that with coworkers before, but if it's a female and it's like that. And I was like, I just can't fuck with you. I work together. I had a chick, whatever. And I know the vibe. And I know once we done, I already know I'm a smash. Or I already know her sexual intent. Most of y'all don't even understand most women's sexual intent. Once you court most of these women, because it's so out the norm now, the intent is to fuck. They will fuck you afterwards. And as the next date, is right after the date. The intent is they want to put out. That's why they going out with you. So only thing that changes that if y'all on the internet, y'all meet and y'all link up, right, in person, and you short or you don't think she attractive as she looked in her pictures, you like, no, I'm good. But once she's showing up with you, you already know what it is. But that's the only way off the rip somebody getting out tier 2. That's the only way for me personally, right? So yeah, that's the only way you getting out of tier 2. Like, most times is the park, the coffee shop, maybe some ice cream, maybe the bowling alley, whatever. Now, little tidbit, I learned from somebody, when you kind of getting a little bit more serious and you think about committing, or you just committed, I think more before that, then you want to do things with more strategy. You know, you might want to play Scrabble. You might want to play chess or checkers, or you want to take her to the escape room to see how y'all are under distress. See how she played doing video games or anything that involves strategy. What you call it, charades or whatever. See how y'all work together, or you know, spades if y'all got a team, whatever, or go to the arcade, or see how y'all work together, or see how smart she is and how adept her mindset is. Especially the escape room is a great one. You know what I'm saying? That's a great one. See how competitive she is. But real talk, story time, right? That's all I got to say about it. But yeah, for the most part, that's the tears. But story time real quick, right? So, all right, man, I was in a similar predicament, right? I was dating this chick. This is when we found out we didn't have to go in the club to get girls, right? So, matter of fact, it was on the day which Michigan State played. I had to be 21 years old, right? Matter of fact, I was 21 and she was 20. So, I seen her, grabbed her hand, pulled her, say what's good, got the number. My homie got the other girl number, right? I think the other girl ended up committing suicide, like down the line. That was crazy. Not too long after that, I don't believe it was, but you know, that is what it is. So we end up like, you know, this is when I was outside. You know, when I was 20, dude, I was outside. 21. So long story short, I think the first time we went somewhere, I can't remember where it was. I took her somewhere. We went somewhere because matter of fact, I couldn't find where she stayed at, right? And what's so fucked up, I went to school in the area. This is before GPS and all that shit was real popular. So I couldn't remember where she stayed at. So I went down Livernois by mistake. And this is where like the bar ski, the strip club and shit. So I had to went back around, right? I went back around, seeing where she stayed at. She stayed by the Barber College on Grand River. Anybody from Detroit? So I found out. So this girl was, and I still would talk to her. I would spin the block on her. She was cool. It was just, I'll give you an end of story time on what happened with that. So I turned around or whatever, found the spot, came in, talked to the mom or whatever. This was when I met the parent or whatever. And she all like, you know, told her little niece, remember my face if something happened, whatever. So I can't remember when we first went, when I first took this girl out. I swear for the love of God, I can't remember. Cause I want to say this. Matter of fact, this might be the first time I took her out. I swear to this might have been the first time. I can't remember. Cause in my brain, matter of fact, we was texting whatever, and she wanted us to come to the east side to this party. I was with two other dudes. One of the dudes I ain't know like that. I'll give you story time on that one. How they fought. I swear to God, I'm gonna have to remember how they fought. And my friend was like, well, I don't trust Meech, us going to the east side with Meech or whatever, because it's just us. I'm like, you know what? We used to roll 10, 15 deep, whatever, right, at that time. So I'm like, nah, I can't make it. I'm like, if you don't trust the nigga we with, we go two ain't enough. We going to the east side. So she like, nah, but she said on the west, but she went to school on the east side. I ain't gonna say all that. But she went to King. That ain't no big thing. So, so then again, so we ain't link up that night. I want to say this is the first time we went out, though. We did link, whatever. So, matter of fact, it was. I picked her up from the apartment. So we went out. So we went somewhere first, and I think we couldn't get in. So we went to Fridays at Fairlane. This how long ago we still was open. So we get to Friday. So the dude at the door. So we didn't try multiple restaurants. They either packed, they full. It's around. Matter of fact, it's around homecoming time because Michigan State plays. So we couldn't get in. So the bartender, the security, like, man, I'm 21, she 20. Only can you get in if you're 20 or above, 21 or above. So I finessed him, whatever. He like, y'all can get in as long as I don't see no alcohol around y'all table. Y'all Gucci. We get in there, sit down. I don't know what I was thinking, but I can't remember. Next thing I know, we ordering stuff. It's nothing expensive at all, neither, bro. It's nothing expensive. Like, it's Fridays. It's straight. We ain't drinking. We eating food. We vibing. Matter of fact, we both hot in a motherfucker. Matter of fact, we smoked. My cousin gave me some weed. We smoked. So I don't know if I dropped my cash or what happened. I spent it all on weed. Can't remember. I really never had to buy weed, though. So we smoked or whatever. We in there, we blow. I'm so blowed. Like, I'm literally blowed. I'm literally licking this bitch face. Cause I just started smoking, so I'm literally licking her face at TGI Friday. So I'm kissing her. I'm just licking the bitch face. I swear to God, I'm that blow. I'm not a smoker. I'm gone. I don't even know how we got there. So, you know, I'm just kissing whatever. And the bartender, I remember this. The bartender was like, oh, you know, y'all together. she was like, y'all good? Y'all, she's like, no, y'all niggas is high. Y'all blow. And we was blowed. He had that strong pack. We was blowed. So for some reason, I go into like I'm thinking like the bill about to come up. We sat for a while talking. The bill about to come up. I go to the bathroom to make sure I got some money. So I don't know if I dropped my money, I spent it on weed. I don't remember what the fuck it was. So I'm going to see if I got some money. So remember, this at the time before 4G LTE came out. This is before all that shit. So I'm in the bathroom. It took me a minute to check my account. So I think I had to call my account in the bathroom. And I got matter of fact, I got the bill and had to make sure I had enough money on my card. So I had a TCF Bank account at the time. So I went to the bathroom, had to call them. It took a minute to pull all that shit in the phone. I called them, found out I had enough money on the card for the day. Like, bro, it was close. It was close. This before Zelle, Cash App. So somebody would have literally had to shoot me the bread while I was up there. You know what I'm saying? Because I must have spent my cash on weed, or and my brother was with it, so I'm probably fronting him some money. I probably gave him some money. It was something like that. And I had enough money, and I get back to the table, whatever. She was like, boy, I thought I was about to have to come find you. I thought you I was about to come find you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah. So we paid for it or whatever. And but yeah, that was my one moment like that, bro. Like it was the first time we had went out. It was the first time. And after that, that's why I told y'all, when I go out with a woman, the second time, the second time, I already know I can hit. I already know she interested. She liked the display version of it. I did a good job talking. I'm a great talker, great conversation. I already know. She came out the next time and instantly it was like bam. You know what I'm saying? But what ended up happening, my friends started talking shit over the phone. They got into argument on the phone. She was like, F you, I'm done with you. But matter of fact, they got to arguing. He was talking shit in the background. He was fuck. Then what's so crazy about it? He like, hey man, what's her Facebook, bro? So I can hit her. I say, one, you a hoe ass nigga, right? Two, she don't even like your ass. But then again, like years down the line and shit, we end up talking, and we end up talking again. I was like, man, life we was going two different ways. But real good woman, bro, real good girl. But yeah, that shit happened to me like a motherfucker. I had to check him. She's like, I had to come find you. I'm like, bruh. I don't know where my calculations was in my head that day, but yeah, now never again let that shit happen. Never again. If I ain't have it, where I wasn't close, where I was hurting for it, I was like, I cancel. Matter of fact, I canceled on this one chick, and she like a successful business owner. What's so funny, she very, very successful. I think she sell like hair accessories and shit. I had met her after the club on Woodward, the Coney Island on Woodward. Niggas in Detroit know what I'm talking about. The club let out. I don't know if they still go there. And I met her on Woodward or whatever. But the Coney was talking whatever. And I was like, man, I want to say either I didn't feel like my money was funny at the time. It was right around the same time. And I was like, and I said, no, that bitch ended up, blowing up and being rich. Ain't that a blip? But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.